Boardwalk. Okay, first of all, where did this movie come from? I mean, I didn't see any no recommendations or don't see any surprising or commercials about this movie. I think they did a commercial of it before, but that's probably about it. I did not even know about this movie came out by Paramount Plus. Well, actually, it's by Paramount. And Paramount doesn't even want to talk about this movie? Is he out of the company, out of their freaking minds? Like, come on, you made the SpongeBob movies, and especially the Loud House, which means some people doesn't care about the movie of it. But still, and especially Spun on the one, even for people doesn't care about that one evil. But for this, however, this came out of nowhere. I mean, nobody even recommended me or whatever they wanted to recommend me for, but still, I mean, nobody didn't really recommend me for this movie. Nobody did not. I didn't even know where this come from. Nobody, just like Ruby Gilman for the simple. So I don't know where this come from, but I pretty much sure why people wants to do this. So let's just go ahead and get this over with. So, Under the Boardwalk. So, I've been seeing a few people didn't care about this movie, and especially some people who think it's a movie okay. Well, let me explain the story. So, it's about him who wants to, doesn't want to come out of the shell lot, and then some other wham candle come, sorry, the candles, however, I'm so confused with these candles. And speaking of him, his shadows are like, he doesn't want to come out to his shell, and some of his boys come and take him to the party in the club and then throw him out. And judging how it is, guys, I think the story was good. Also, he met a girlfriend as well, which is her name, you already get it. Sorry, guys, I'm so confused with these names, so I'm just gonna say he or her or whatever, or the big strong guy or whatever. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get this done. Anyway, so, the story, however, I found the story to be really good. I mean, I know a lot of people may not agree with me, but the story looks really good. About him, about can't find his shell, and then he's trying to get back to the surface, and especially he wants to get back to the crab land and everything. But thanks to the big waves and these big bad bullies, you know how it happens when he goes flum away from the surface and then fly away to heal. So that's all you need to know. But the story, however, was really good. Sure, people may not agree with my opinion, but I found the story to be really good. And the story how about him, like him and however, and especially how he wants to try to get back home to his family and that. So I mean, don't get me wrong, I found this to be really good, and especially how it is, especially how the actors did. Actually, the foreign actors did a really great job, but there was one actor who have really, sexual things, so, just to keep you in mind, though. Anyway, so, sure, the story may not be the really best, but I pretty much sure that the story was a little bit good how to try to get back home and after the surface and try to get him through the water. Sure, there were like the orange crabs lives in land, and the underwater crabs, the blue ones, live underwater. So I pretty much understand how that goes. Just like Elemental with the fire, the water, the leaves, especially the clouds. So you get the point. The animation. So the animation, however, looks really good. I really like the animation because, I mean, I like the candles' movements. I like the candles' emotions. I like the candles, like they did a great job for their thing, what they're doing for their emotions, the things, the backgrounds. Speaking of the backgrounds, I really like the backgrounds. And there was a fair scene, like the carnival and that, and they were really nice. I really like the roller coasters, the Ferris wheel, the swings, especially the animation of it looks really great. It's really great at the same time, but it's still really great. And the animation, however, it's really great, and especially it goes around the whole places and everything, but it's still great how it is. But the animation's great. Now for the candles, however, let's talk about the candles. So, I found some of the candles were really great, showed they had a little bit of personalities. You got the main candle who wants to try to get back home, and he doesn't want to come out of his shell after what happened to his family. Like I said, there was a backstory of it too, by the way, if you don't remember. And there was a backstory how the go with back to the floor and everything, about what happened to when he was a kid, about if they killed him and everything, and I understand what happens, and it's kind of sad. But it's still kind of sad to see the family have to die out because of him trying to save his shell and everything. I mean, the shell got to his parents. But you get the point. And we got the there was a girlfriend character who she was in love with. Well, in the end of the movie, I'm not going to spoil much about it, so I don't want to get you all into hopes and dreams of it. And she is a really great character, to be honest. Sure, she is a little bit of emotions in that. Sure, she's a really great character in that, and she did a really great job for her performance of, what was her name again? Who was supposed to? Oh yeah, Keen Plummer. And I really did a great job with, they did a really great job with her forwards and everything, and then the character development and the personalities, yeah. As for the rest of the characters, they did really great, and some of them were really okay and the best. And also, there was the 3 bully boys. They're not really my best favorite. I know they're kind of like a little bit like villains and everything. Sure, it's not really the best villains, but they did a little bit okay as it does. But overall, some of the characters are really good. Now let's talk about the songs. Woo boy, what am I going to say about the songs? The songs are really great. I really enjoy some of the songs, especially for the beginning of Welcome to New Jersey and the end of the movie before the credits. That were probably my most favorite so far. And they are really great how some of the songs were. Yeah, some of the songs were okay and everything. But some of them were really great. I'm just going to keep this in mind, and it's really great. And it's just so great how some of the characters were. And with the songs. But overall, the songs were really good. I really enjoyed some of them, but some of them were really great as well. Now for my recommendation. So, why did Paramount even want to talk about this movie? I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, Paramount doesn't even want to talk about this movie. Seriously, the company's out of their freaking mind. But overall, I know some of you all may not agree with me in my opinion, but I felt Under Boardwalk is really good. Sure, the story was okay, and the animation's really great. The characters were okay to decent, of course. And the songs were really awesome for some of them. But my recommendations, I might let you guys watch this movie just in case, for the kids and everything. But it's off best to you guys, so just saying. But if you don't like this movie, I respect your opinion because this movie looks really good. Sure, it's not the best Paramount movie, but however, it's still great as it is. So yeah, if you guys want to watch this movie, go right ahead. I recommend you some of it. But if you don't want to watch it, go watch something else. It's your opinion. But for me, I found this movie to be really good. So I am giving this movie a 7.5 out of 10. Sure, it's really great, especially it was so close to making it to an 8. Well, it was about to be, but overall, it's still a really great movie. I recommend you guys watch some of it that too. So yeah, I recommend you. But anyway guys, make sure to subscribe to my channel down below. Y'all make sure to subscribe to my channel. Y'all like, share, comment, subscribe to the notification bell. As always guys, I will see you all later. As always y'all, also, next movie review coming next hour too. Deuces.